welcome back to my channel and welcome to another BOXYCHARM unboxing video try on. Not really unboxing, I already unboxed these things and I keep them in my little like a little basket I have right here just to remind me that I have to talk about that and film that video for you guys. I honestly wasn't going to film it because I thought it was too late already, but this palette just deserves a video and you know, I decided to do it. I've seen a couple people do their palette tutorial looks and I was super excited. They're all so beautiful. I wanted to do mine. So that's what we have for today. I did this look with the products we got in the box and a couple other products, of course. We did get the Pure Cosmetics Festival palette, which is really pretty. This palette has two pressed glitters and then those really pretty colors up here that I'll give you guys a swatch. They're super pretty colors, like very how can you say it, like for a bronzy look, and then you have those pops of color, those purples. This color I was actually very intrigued to see how it looked. Ooh, it's really pretty. It's like a pretty metallic-y satiny orange shade. Of course the pops of colors, purple, and then those glitters, super pretty. As you can see, I already did a makeup look using the palette. I did like the palette and the glitters. Now I will say that the glitters did crease within 10 minutes of applying one another, so that just tells me that I have to use a glitter glue or a glitter base. I didn't realize until after that the box had a little primer, but this says it's an endurance eyeshadow primer and these are like pressed glitters, so I don't think it's the same thing. Like a glitter glue, like the, let me see, I have it right here, the little NYX one. This is a glitter primer. This becomes tacky and then it just makes your glitter, whatever glitter you apply on top, stick and not move and not crease. There's a little creasing, nothing too crazy. I mean, it's my first time using this palette, so now I know for future use. Just wanted to let you guys know as well. The highlighter, I have other Artist Couture highlighters and I have used them before. This color is very pretty. It's a very purple dream or purple. The name of it is Purple Dream and it's definitely more of a purple shade. I know in here it looks more like an orange yellow shade, but it definitely blends out to a very beautiful purple shade. The eyeliner is the only thing I don't care for. I told you guys while I was doing my tutorial that I just have a lot of sensitivity with applying eyeliners in my waterline. There's only one brand I use and I have no issues, and that's the Rimmel London brand. The Scandalized liners, I use the nude and the black and I have had no issues with that. I've used the Urban Decay ones before and that was a hot mess in my eyes. I swear I felt like I couldn't see, so I had to remove it, and it happened with different colors, so I know it's the formulation. It just doesn't go with my eyes. Just like their shadows, side note, you know, their shadows just don't work on my eyes. They crease instantly. So yeah, maybe I'll try it on my lid and I'll, you know, use it as a base, blend it out, but I wouldn't apply it on my waterline. And then what else did we get? The brushes. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. Luxie brushes. Oh, they match my little earrings. Luxie brushes are some of my favorites now and I'm so glad that we get them constantly in BOXYCHARM. This is one thing that I feel like I am always happy to receive, especially from Luxie. And then we got this lip gloss, which is the one I'm wearing right now. It's from the brand Appeal, which personally I have never heard of, but I actually did like it. It makes your lips look plump. It's not a sticky gloss. As you guys can see when I talk, it doesn't like stick and become nasty. It's not super thick or super thin either because I've been wearing it for a while. I drank some water and I still have it on my lips. Now I will say the only thing I disliked about it is that the little doe foot applicator is like tiny. It's like a little baby one, and if you have bigger lips than me, you're gonna need to be dipping into this like 15 times, no joke, because I did about 10 to get a good coat, and like you barely get any color, but I mean the color you get is pretty glossy and holographic looking, which not too crazy holographic because I don't like those type of looks either, but yeah, I like it. That's just the only little but that I have. So that's basically a little rundown of what we got in this month's box. I hope you guys are ready for the tutorial. I did do this whole look, obviously. So if you would like to see how I did and how I accomplished everything with these products, then just keep on watching. So let's get this party started with the palette, the Pure Festival palette, Pure Cosmetics, the 12-piece pressed pigment palette. So I'm going to start off with the color Epic, which is this one right here. It's like a very nice, like orangey creamsicle color, like with a touch of brown. And this is a perfect transition shade, which I'm going to apply in the crease and blend upward. Next, I'm going to take this color called Hidden Desert, which is a pretty like orange brown, kind of like a brick color. And in person, it definitely looks more brown, like a mauvey brown on camera. And on the eyes, it definitely comes off more orange, which, I mean, is okay. Now, we have gotten a Pure Cosmetics palette in the past in one of our BOXYCHARMs, and I honestly wasn't that impressed. I just, it was a okay palette, but it was nothing like that blew my mind. And I honestly just was uninterested in Pure Cosmetics like shadows since then. But this palette's definitely like stepped up the game a lot. The colors have a lot of pigmentation. They don't have much fallout, which I can always appreciate. And I mean, look at that pigmentation. It's so pretty. Now I'm going to take the color All Night, which is this brown shade down here, and I'm only going to apply it in the outer corner of the eye just to add a little depth and a little darkness to the look, you know, just to balance everything out. Why do I always make this ugly face? Like, sometimes I look at myself in the monitor and I'm like, really, you're doing that face? So, straight face. Now I think I'm going to apply the glitter because that's basically all I'm going to do for this eye. Very quickly, I'm just going to blend this brow bone with no color on the brush, just blend it downward so we can get a nicer, more even blend. And I am using that other large shader brush from the little set. I really like Luxie brushes. I feel like they're very underrated, and they're really good. I'm glad I've gotten to try them over time from the BOXYCHARM boxes. One last blend, and we're going to move into the glitter, which is my favorite part of the look. It's so pretty. Now again, I tell you guys, most of the time these type of glitters, and I'm not focused, my camera keeps wanting to focus on the lipsticks in the background. These glitters most of the time don't need an adhesive, but every formulation is different, so these might. I see a tiny bit of creasing since I've applied this side already, so maybe I will say that it's a good idea to apply a glitter glue or a sticky tacky primer to wear this so that it won't crease, because I can see a little creasing already. Do you guys see that? Right above right here. Yeah, there's a little creasing there definitely, which sucks because the other ones that I've used, it's a Beauty Creations palette that has only like glitters like these, and I've used them before like just without any primer or anything, and they don't crease. But again, I mean, these crease a little bit, and I've only been wearing it for 10 minutes. So wear a primer with this one. But since I didn't apply primer on this side, I am just going to apply the other side the same so that we can get the same result. And I'm kind of just doing like a faux cut crease. I mean, the color goes on really pretty. You can see, and it goes on really nice, especially with this little brush. That's the reason I like these little brushes, is to apply these type of glitters, because it's so tiny and precise, and it just lets you get in there, deposit the product you need, and you're good to go. So that's what I'm going to do for that. I feel like it looks good. Now we're going to go into the lower lash line, which is a fun little pop of color, which is why I wore my super vibrant electric pink earrings. And I'm going to take the color Epic first, and I'm going to blend that in my lower lash line very quickly. And this is just going to serve as a base, kind of like what we do on our eyelid. We do the transition shade. This is going to serve as that. And now once we have that down, I'm going to take the color Wild Child, which is that very electric vibrant pink, and it's actually very electric, super pigmented, as you guys can see on the other side, and I'm going to pop that down there as well. Very quickly, we're going to move on to highlighter and lips. I did do my lips already. So for highlighter, we got the Artist Couture highlighter, what is this? Diamond Glow powder, and it's a loose highlighter. The packaging is really cute. It's kind of like the black marble and with gold detail. The color of the shade is Purple Dream. Now I have tried his highlighters before. I actually have a set from him. This is his old packaging and this is his new packaging. I honestly kind of like this packaging, but I do see that he's now in Sephora. Maybe he wants like a cleaner, nicer, more chic look, and definitely this is super cute, clean and chic. And then he has a gold line around here, which he didn't before. So I mean, I like the packaging, the old packaging, the new packaging. So I'm going to use the brush from Luxie to apply this color. I can't find my side. Let me see. And it's a really pretty color. I like to apply these when I want them to pop even more with a damp brush. But look at that color. Purple Dream is like a purple dream. I know it looks kind of like orangey or yellowish in the little container, but once you apply it, it changes to this very purple, beautiful color. And on the other side, I decided to top it off with Cocoa Bling, just to kind of ground the color a little bit more and kind of blend it better and make it more of a popping look. Now I'm going to blend it with my brush, blend both of those colors, and then I'm going to just dab my sponge just to blend it really nicely, and that gives you a very pretty look. It's not super purple, in case you're not a fan of purple glitter or that sheen it has. You can definitely tone it down and change it up a bit. I did add a little bit of Cocoa Bling on my nose, just because I feel like on my nose the purple would look a little weird. But yeah, it's super pretty. For lips, we got this Appeal holographic lip gloss, which looks like this. It's really pretty packaging. I've never heard of this brand. This is in the color Trendsetter, and I applied a lipstick, a very light wash of color. This e.l.f. lipstick has been my favorite lately, and it's a Beautifully Bare satin lipstick. If you are a fan of moisturizing lipsticks, this is your color but better lipstick, and I personally am obsessed with it. You guys know I'm not a fan of stick lipsticks anymore, or I just don't wear them. I prefer matte lipsticks, but this formulation just gives hydration to my lips, and when they're crusty dusty, I love that. And even now. So that's the color I'm wearing under, and I did pop this on. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this makeup look. Palette, I'm obsessed with. I like it. I will definitely wear a primer, a glitter primer for it. I saw in the box that it came with a primer. My mistake, I could have used this, but this is just an eyeshadow primer. It's not necessarily for glitter, so I will just use my NYX glitter glue next time I want to use these glitters, because they do crease. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but they are creasing, which is kind of a bummer, but again, it's okay. It's my first time using it and I wasn't aware that they do crease, because previously I've never had that issue. So that's that. I actually really do like this highlighter from Artist Couture, and now I have another color to add to my collection. The liner, don't care for it. What else? The brushes, I'm so happy to get more Luxie brushes. If we get brushes every month, I would be okay with it, because I really love their brushes. So yeah, that's basically it for this BOXYCHARM try on unboxing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and like always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. All my social media is always listed down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.